Hello, my name is BJ Bulldog, and I am the boys director and co-owner at Pipeline Volleyball Club, and I'll be walking you through our 2018-19 season overview. A little bit about myself. As a player, I was a three-time AVCA All-American and four-time All-Conference player at Lewis University. In 2014, I competed with Team USA in the Pan American Cup Games. We took the silver medal, and I was awarded best setter of the tournament. And following that, I played a professional season in the German. This is my third year as the director of Pipeline and Breaker Volleyball Club. This is my seventh year coaching club. I'm also the men's assistant at Benedictine University and am the boys varsity head coach at Plainfield Central High School. Pipeline Volleyball Club was formed in 2010 to provide training for boys and girls pursuing excellence in volleyball. We have instilled these core values which impact all of our decisions and interactions. That is responsibility, commitment, work ethic, teamwork, and our mission is to grow young leaders while helping student athletes become the best versions of themselves on and off the court. We will accomplish this mission by placing a high importance on loving our players and providing consistent technical and tactical positive feedback about what they can improve. Doing this will create a community invested in seeing the growth of the next generation of young leaders, and we will do this by serving the student athlete's heart and not their talent. A couple of important dates coming up. September 9th is our preseason registration meeting. In your tryout packets, you should have gotten some more information about what that is and what exactly you will need. If you go on our website, pipelinevolleyball.club, under the forms tab, you will see all the forms necessary to print out and bring with you. Again, that is September 9th from 1 to 4. You really only need probably 20 or 30 minutes to get through everything, so come when it is convenient for you. September 24th is our first practice. October 15th, our second installment is due. November 15th, our third installment is due. November 19th through the 23rd is our Thanksgiving break. When we come back, December 15th, our fourth installment is due. December 23rd through January 6th is our winter break. January 7th, our practice resumes. That is also the date that our National Summer Session installment is due. And finally, February 24th is the last weekend of the expectations of the player. Players are expected to attend all practices, tournaments, team activities, and to provide maximum physical, mental, and emotional effort at all events. The expectations of the parent. We at Pipeline believe that parents play a pivotal role in their child's club experience and development. We ask that you are a role model in positive attitudes, actions, and conversations. Moving on, a little bit about our practice philosophy. We believe that improvement is an individualized learning process. Our practices are designed to push players outside of their comfort zones, increasing both their physical skills and mental understanding of the game. We believe that continually raising the bar and expectation level is vital to continued player growth and development. Player expectations at practice. We expect all players to arrive 15 minutes early. To practice, athletes will have required specialized volleyball pre-practice skill work. That will be explained further at our first practice. So at our first practice, you guys will find out exactly what the expectations are of you there, of arriving early and getting some stuff done before practice even starts. Athletes are also expected to respect the facility, equipment, and leave the gym nicer than when we got there. Players are also expected to wear proper clothing and footwear to the gym, whether it be sweatpants, sweatshirts, winter jackets. Players should not wear their court shoes outside of the volleyball gym, and players are required to wear their Pipeline practice shirts to all practices. By accepting a spot at Pipeline, both the player and their families agree to fully commit to the player's individual growth and the team development for the duration of the season. Therefore, we ask you make every attempt to attend all scheduled practices. All absences from practice are considered unexcused except in the following situations: family emergency, illness, religious events, school, sport, or activity. Team coaches will monitor your attendance. We ask that players communicate with their coaches regarding absences. Multiple unexcused absences may result in disciplinary action, including but not limited to loss of playing time. Team selection will happen in mid-October after a few weeks of practice. We aim to have about 9 to 12 players per team. Teams will be divided by age level and then skill level. We are looking to create competitive teams at every level. We are also accounting for intrinsic traits such as attitude, leadership, desire, coachability. We feel like these skills are just as important as technical volleyball skill. Pipeline also holds the right to change teams during the season, as we are just trying to create the best mix for each team and player to be successful. Once team selection happens, we will be looking for a lead parent per team that will act as a liaison between coach and team and will be responsible for communicating information from the coaches to their team's families. They will also be in charge of creating a team parent group me, which is an app that we actually use with our players. Works as a messaging app, so you're able to read and send messages to the entire group at one time. How communication works for tournament schedules: it will go from your team coaches to your lead parent to the team families. Generally, for a Saturday, Sunday tournament, we usually get scheduled Wednesday or Thursday before the tournament. As soon as we get it, we send it out to the coaches. It goes from coaches to lead parent to the team families. Expectations for arrival are 1 hour early if we play first, so an 8 a.m. match means a 7 a.m. arrival. 30 minutes early if we ref first, so again, 8 a.m. match, it would be 7:30 arrival if we ref. Please allow adequate travel time to the gym, especially on days where weather may play a factor. If a player arrives late, the coach is permitted to assign consequences, which may result in loss of playing time during any portion of the tournament day. We also expect that if you are going to be late, you just make sure that you communicate that with your coach. Pipeline is dedicated to providing all athletes with equal attention and opportunity to improve during practices. However, we are a competitive program, and therefore we believe playing time is earned in tournaments. Multiple variables are considered when creating lineups, such as practice attendance, effort, growth, skill level, attitude, among others. We trust our coaching staff to consider all these variables when making their lineups. If an athlete has a concern about playing time, they are required to talk to their coach. The coach is not permitted to discuss playing time with a parent without first having a conversation with the player. We want to make sure that we are helping to instill some responsibility and accountability on part of the athlete to take responsibility for them wanting to play more. We do ask that parents do not approach, email, text, or call coaches to discuss playing time or team dynamics during tournaments. Please wait a full 24 hours after the weekend play has concluded to contact your coach with comments or concerns. As stated in your tryout packet, all teams will have the opportunity to attend the Boys Junior National Championships in Dallas, Texas, which happens over June 30th through July 7th. It'll be a 4-day tournament per team. It's the expectation that all players on 16 Nike, 17 Nike, and 18 Nike are expected to attend. All other teams do have the opportunity to go as well if they would like. Payment for that is due January 7th, which is our first practice back from winter break. Teams may be changed after this date to reflect Nationals' interest. These summer dues include practice for the month of June, 2 local tournaments leading up to Nationals, and then entry, coaches' travel, and hotel for Nationals. What is not included is It is the expectation that players and family members conduct themselves in a manner which reflects Pipeline behaviors of excellence. It is a privilege, not a right, to be a member of the Pipeline family. Therefore, any negative reports of player and parent guardian behavior will result in consequences, including but not limited to suspension from matches or tournaments and expulsion. This includes activities outside of volleyball related events and items or words posted on social media. Next, we want to let you guys know about the opportunities of college volleyball. Every single year, the opportunity to play college volleyball for boys becomes more attainable. More and more schools are continuing to add it to their program. If you have interest, please let me know. If you feel like there is not a place to play for you in college, you are wrong. There are tons and tons of opportunities. So please let me know if you have any interest in playing college volleyball, and I can give you more information. If you look right here, this is all our list of 2018 commits, and we're excited to have some more coming into this season. One of the things that we do like to promote at Pipeline is the understanding that we are helping to make these players become better young leaders and better student athletes on and off the court. This is part of that off the court situation. We realize that we are all very lucky to have what we have and live where we live. So every year that we've been a part of this program, we have done a Feed My Starving Children service project. It's where you go in and pack food for underprivileged kids. We will continue to do that this season. It will be at the end of September. We are still finalizing the date. As soon as we finalize that date, we will email that out with a sign-up sheet. Parents and families are also welcome to attend. This is something that we've done for the past couple of seasons and something that we're really excited to continue to do this year. We'll be also offering some fundraising opportunities. We'll be doing an opt-in fundraiser with Adrenaline Fundraising. All the money that you raise is applied directly to your dues. So if you raise $100, you get $100 off your dues. More info will be announced in the first few weeks of practice. We're going to have an Adrenaline representative come in and talk to the guys and give them all the information. So please be on the lookout for that. Players this season are going to be required to have a 3-ring binder at the first practice to keep all volleyball information organized for the season. This binder will be strictly for volleyball. We'll be giving them a lot of articles and pamphlets and things that we will ask them to hang on to for the duration of the season. We do ask that you follow us on social media just to stay up to date with all our changes and anything that happens. Our Facebook, we are Pipeline Volleyball Club. On Instagram, we are at Pipeline VBC. And then if you do have any questions before the preseason registration, please feel free to shoot me an email at pipelinevbc@gmail.com or give me a phone call at the number below. And that concludes our season overview PowerPoint. The next steps would be to attend our Pipeline preseason registration. Again, that is Sunday, September 9th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at the Schaumburg Sports Center. As I stated earlier, it's only going to take about 20 or 30 minutes to flow through. All you have to do is you'll come in, you'll try on your uniforms, ask any questions that you may have, turn in the paperwork, and pay your uniform fee and the whole or first installment. Again, that required paperwork that you need is under the Forms tab on our website. Our website is www.pipelinevolleyball.club, so make sure you check that out before the meeting. That should be it, but if you do have any other questions that are before the registration, please feel free to contact me. My info is on the previous slide. I'm here to help, but thanks, and then we'll see you guys at the Pipeline preseason registration.